You know what? It's been almost 10 years now since a Tampa Bay mother lost her 18-year-old son to an overdose. Not talking street drugs, but prescription drugs. And tonight she's sharing his story in honor of National Drug Take-Back Day, which is coming up tomorrow. Let's start with Fox 13's Kylie Jones, live at TPD tonight, one of the many locations where people can drop off unused medications. Kylie.
Yeah, Mark, and the DEA says it collected more than 600,000 pounds of pills at its first of 2 annual drug take-back events. That was earlier this year. And something as simple as getting rid of old prescriptions or locking your pills up could have saved one teen's life. It's been almost 10 years since Tracy Karathanasis lost her 18-year-old son, Drew. Yet she keeps sharing his story.
From the time he was little, he slept with his hockey gloves on his pillow. He always wanted to be the first one at practice, first one at games. He was very conscientious about all his schoolwork. He loved to hang out with his friends.
Drew Karathanasis excelled on the ice. He got good grades and had a close-knit family. Despite all of that, his mom says she noticed a change in her son during his junior year of high school.
He was experimenting with different drugs. I was finding pills in his room. He would have little baggies and little baggies of just all different pills, and I'd look them up on the internet. Adderall, sleeping pills, cold medicine.
Karathanasis says she always kept her son's one prescribed antidepressant locked up. She says Drew went on a walk one night and never came home.
I called the police, and they did a missing person report, and that day after school, his twin brother came to help me look, and his twin brother found his body in the back of our neighborhood by the train tracks in West Chase, and it was a nightmare.
Karathanasis says Drew had overdosed on antidepressants, but she doesn't know where her son found more pills. Drew's death now drives her fight every year on National Drug Take-Back Day, joining ER doctors and law enforcement around Tampa Bay.
Our officers have dealt with cases where prescription medications left in the home led to devastating outcomes. Situations that could have been avoided with safe disposal.
Every day, though, is a day for Drew's mom to share his story.
If you think something doesn't seem right, it's just to really sit and talk to your kid. Try not to be mad at them, but try to really understand them.
She hopes this can keep at least one other family from having to share their own story of addiction or overdose. And Drug Take-Back Day is from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. tomorrow. Agencies are also reminding people not to flush those pills, but to bring them to drop-off sites like this, where they can safely dispose of them. You can find locations like this one on our website, fox13news.com. We have a link where you can find ones in your area, guys.
Yeah, Kylie, there have been studies showing that some of that medication can end up in the bay, can end up on our waterways. So great point about flushing. Don't want to do that. Want to turn it in where you can. Thanks much.